Hey guys, welcome back to Jack Stand Driveway. In this video, we're going to be doing some clay barring on the old Jeep and some overall just kind of carpet cleaning and demolding, I guess I should say. We find the main source of the humidity of the Jeep. We take care of that, condition some of the mats, do our first upgrade, our first modification, and a couple other things that I can't really remember. It's kind of just a compilation of how I sporadically just do things. I don't really have a plan. I just eventually get it done over a length of time. The very first clip in this video was filmed probably like late summer. It was the second day we got it back from the mountains, which you need a backstory. It's been sitting in the mountains for 15 years, and it hasn't really been driven in at that point it hasn't been driven on a public road in over 5 years, I believe it has been. So we just brought it back, and it's still completely full of humidity. The carpets are wet, literally damp from sitting in the mountains for that long, so try to dry it out mainly. And the end of the video was actually like 2 days ago, which is now February. So, it's been quite a process. Just kind of, like I said, slowly getting it there. But working in the winter is just, I don't know. You don't feel like I make much progress doing anything in the winter. So anyway, without any more talking, let's just get to the video. The Jeep before and after. There's not really a before and after, but you can go back and watch my previous videos to see what it looked like before we even pressure washed it. It is quite a difference. I'm pretty happy with the way it's coming along. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, back the next day. I got this clay kit from Walmart's finest, and hopefully it'll make a difference on this. I don't know, we're about to find out, so I guess stay tuned and watch. Alright, let's see if it does anything. I mean, a little bit. It's making a little bit of a difference. Not quite as much as I anticipated, but I'm going to work on this for the next couple hours here, and I'll catch up with you if I have anything noteworthy. So just remember this image right here. See how black that is? I'll come back to this and see what it looks like. That difference is kind of insane, guys. Granted, it took me about 30 minutes to get to this point, but it looks unburdened by what has been. That's crazy. And this is the other side. This was the crazy thing is, as far as the hood goes, this was the better side when I pressure washed it. And this was the worst side. Look at it. Look at that difference. I don't know what it looks like in the sun, but I'm not pulling it out there right now because it's like 85, 90 degrees out there. And I'm already sweating just sitting in here, so I'm going to finish the whole thing before I go out in the sun. So I guess I'll finish the hood. This is going to take me a while. I don't know. Let's see what happens here. I know for sure before I leave today, I've got to do the carpet cleaning because I don't want to leave it sit like the way that it is right now. So anyway, I'll figure it out. But this is working. I had to put a ton of pressure on it. I know you're not supposed to, but honestly, I don't care about the scratches in this paint necessarily. It's a Jeep. So I just kind of want it to all be the same color and not look just disgusting. I mean, look, right there. That's your difference right there. Look at the difference. Clay bar, no clay bar. That's crazy. So we'll keep going, and I guess I'll update you when I'm completely done. Alright, so it's a couple days later and I finally finished the clay barring. As you can see, all the body panels now look almost perfect. There's still a few spots here and there, like there's a little bit of black there that I'm going to go through, and I'm going to try to get everything out. Obviously, these nook and crannies are kind of hard to get to, but I'm not too mad about that. There's quite a few here on the back, but it's pretty much done with that. I want to get it almost as perfect as I can before I go ahead and ceramic coat it. But what I'm doing right now is I'm spraying diluted bleach in here, trying to get everything demolded, or no more mold, no more whatever the hell. There's a spider. No more mildew. That's the word I was looking for. No more mold and mildew. Because you can see it, the side of the seat still has it. The side of this seat has it quite a bit. So we'll get doing that. And the next step, I'm gonna try to clean out these door sills, clean the windows with Windex. I went ahead and I actually shined up the tires a little bit. Isn't that something? And hopefully the sun will come out here by the time I'm done, and we may be able to see it in the light. But other than that, I've been driving it every day I come over here, and it's been running absolutely perfect. I don't know what I'm going to do about the black stuff that's on the trim, because the clay bar didn't really work on that too well. But I'll figure something out. I'm not going to ceramic coat that anyway, so nothing's going to be solidified there. But yeah, let me get back to work and stop yapping, because this video is probably going to be really long. So I ran out of my bleach mix, but I ended up getting a lot of this stuff. I don't remember what I showed you exactly, but a lot of it's gone. Only thing I didn't get was a driver's seat, and there's still some on that. So, driver's seat, this needs to be down a little bit too, but I ran out of stuff. And I'm pretty sure there's still something living in here, because I vacuumed these carpets multiple times, and that was not here before. So there's still probably a rat in here somewhere. So that's fun. Hopefully he crawls out before he dies and doesn't end up dying in here and smelling like crap. But, and I did that, and I brushed the door seams. They don't look great. I haven't washed them yet, but I scrubbed them, so there's not crap. But I cleaned the windows. I still need to do this one a little bit better. And I went on ahead, since the hood was pretty good, I went ahead and ceramic coated it. Look at how clear it is. You can see the sky and the trees and the reflection and everything. It's come a long way, that's for sure. Remember what the hood looked like at the beginning of this video? It was black. It probably pretty much you pointed at the hood and this is what you saw. This is insane, what it's turned into here. And it's looking pretty decent. Not gonna lie. I'm now not ashamed to drive it. I went ahead and I shined up the tires too. You see that? Got a little bit of tire shine on them there. I don't know, maybe it'll give them some moisture or something. But yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for today. I'm gonna let it air out a little bit, and I'll put her away, and I guess I'll see you whenever our next day of doing something is. So I'll see you then. But today we're going out of town for a couple days today, so I want to hurry up and clean these carpets out and try to get all the mold out, so that way we let it sit while we're gone, and maybe it won't smell so damn bad when we get back. But the first thing I'm trying to do is get the spare tire out that's stuck in here, because this is full of water. You see this nut is completely rusted on here, and there's a hook. Let's see if I can show you guys here. See that little bar right there? There's a hook that goes back through it, and that's what holds the spare tire in. So I'm trying to do, I was stupid, I was in a rush again this morning, and I forgot to bring, I was going to bring a pry bar, and I was going to hit it with a pry bar. So I'm trying to use this hammer, the ball peen hammer, as a kind of thing that goes on like that. Can you even see what the heck is going on? So put the hammer on it like that, and then hit it, and it will move. But then the problem is it gets too far and it springs back. But I'm gonna keep messing with that. I gotta leave. It's 11:57 right now, so 12 o'clock. I gotta leave by 1:45. So I don't have that much time to do this. So I don't know how much time I'll spend on this, but I have to do the wet vacuuming thing today, so I'll get back to you with either I get this out or if I'm starting the vacuuming process. Yep. We've got water standing, and this is after I've already vacuumed it out. Look at this. You can literally see the water level in here. That's bad. That's really bad. But I'm glad we got this, because if I would have vacuumed this and got all the mold out of it, this would have just returned everything to the way it was. So I got to get that cleaned up somehow. And I think that vacuum thing might do it. So I'm just going to start vacuuming then. And I guess I'll give you guys a before and after of this. And then the first carpet I'm going to start with is this one. Come on now, lighting. Work. Can you see it? It's bad. There you go. It's bad carpet. And then back here too, it's stained and bad. And then the headliner, especially back there, is pretty bad. There's some spots here and there. And then I'll try to Clorox all the seats and everything. But let's go ahead and do that. And I guess I'll set you guys up for a little time lapse. Oh, it looks better. Still a little damp. That's why I have the doors open and everything. I'll just put this in the sun and let it dry out. I still have probably, oh crap. Yeah, I got like just over an hour to do the whole rest of the thing, so I'm not going to be talking much. I'm not going to be filming much. I'm just going to be working. So I guess I'll see you guys when the whole inside's done. Alright, well I just finished it. Don't know how much of a difference it actually made. There's definitely still stains left, but it just, at least everything's been kind of conditioned. It's kind of hard to see, but it's definitely better than it was, but I'm not sure if it's like good or not. Ow. This side looks pretty decent here. This one looks pretty decent here. I mean, if you compare it to like mine, which hasn't been sitting for 15 years, you know, that looks a hell of a lot better. But this was just kind of a preliminary, I think, because I have this stuff. If I had more time to let it dry, I would use like the spot shot, I think is what it is. Well, that's what that is, isn't it? But the one that has like the actual little scrubber deal on it. So I think when I come back from the trip later this week, I'll try to do that. I did get this. I think I'm gonna throw some paper towels in that. Try to get them out. So I have like 45 minutes left. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna try to scrub the seats and everything because there's still some mildew on them and stuff, so I'm gonna try to do interior. Outside, all I really have left in the difficult part, because it took, so I did 4.5 hours of clay barring yesterday, and I got the hood, this fender, this door, and this door in 4 hours. So 4 panels, 4 hours. This is gonna take probably not that long, maybe 45 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. Then I gotta do the trunk, which I don't know how big the trunk is. Let me see. Oh, the trunk's not gonna take much at all, actually. But then this side is much better than the other side, so it shouldn't take as long. So what I'm getting at is I'm going to wait till I get back from the trip to finish clay barring it. I'm going to do the inside, and I guess I got to stop talking and start working because I'm running out of time. So I didn't record this, but for Christmas I got some floor mats for the Jeep also. Can't really tell in this lighting at all, but just opening it up, it just looks so much better with floor mats. Makes it look more, I don't know, nice, I guess would be the word. And it is starting to come together pretty good. I just detailed the seats a little bit, put some leather cleaner on it, and sealer, conditioner, or whatever. It's starting to come together. Ceiling still needs some work. You see there's starting to be some stuff popping up again. But if we get that killed, hopefully it'll start looking a little bit better. But that's all I got for this update. These Motor Trend mats, this is the cheapest ones I could possibly find. I haven't cut them to size yet, that's why they're just kind of sitting in here. But I think the next project is going to be trying to get these seats out, because you see the motor works. See, it goes up and down, but it does not go forward and back. So we're going to try to take the seats out and maybe try to get all that rust off, because that is definitely the reason why it doesn't work. But anyway, I guess on to the next clip, whatever it is. Alright, so we took the fog lights out and soaked them in vinegar for a few days and emptied out the water that was in them. They look a lot better. There's still some green in there. I don't really care that much. And the fog light was burned out, so we went and bought new ones. I bought some yellow LED ones, or amber ones, because I'm a big yellow fog light guy. I got them on that one, as you guys know if you watch those videos. So we're going to go ahead and install them real quick. It's really easy to do, and I guess I'll catch up with you when we're put them in and see what they look like. And we'll look at night too, because we'll be here until dark. Alright, got them in. Pretty easy process. If you don't know how to do it, look it up. This is not a really how-to video, this is just kind of doing it. That one's yellow. And so is that one. These are actually pretty daggone bright, I'm not even gonna lie. These are brighter than the ones in this one. Oh, for sure. Which kind of sucks, because I mean, this is the brightness on that one, and then when you get in front of this one, oh, when you get in front of this one, it's not bright either. At all, actually. You can't even, oh, they are down here, okay. The lower you get, the brighter yellow they are. But these are, there's a different type. That's kind of just a glow bright, and that's like a, more have a beam pattern. We'll look at them at night. We'll compare them at night. These are expensive ones. Them's is cheap ones. So we'll see what the difference is at night. But I'm really digging the look. I'm not going to lie. It looks modified already. Well, because it is. But pretty sweet. I like the halogen look as opposed to the LED look on this one. So I'm going to keep the headlights halogen. But couldn't be any easier. So, and then I'm going to have, when I'm running it, like just like daily around, these are basically be my running lights. It's going to be the turn signal lights and those. So looks better in real life. You can see more color. These just kind of look, I don't know, it looks like a disgusting yellow, but in real life they're a cool yellow. But anyhow, looks good. Here it is at night. Ooh, that looks sweet. It's not too bright, not like those obnoxious ones. I see some people that have some obnoxious fog lights. It's just a nice little glow, but it's bright enough where it's, you know, it's actually providing some light, but it's not like in your face. So anyway, looks pretty good. Alright guys, well, as you may or may not have been able to tell, it's been pretty much an entire winter season since the last time I filmed anything about the Jeep. But I went ahead and did the spray wax on it a couple weeks ago and did it a second wash. It's still got a little bit of spring pollen on it. It's starting up. But as you can see, I mean, it's just shining. I mean, the paint is unbelievably clear. I mean, look at that. considering that it used to look like this. That was after it was pressure washed. I don't really have a spot to show you what it used to look like before it was pressure washed, because I pressure washed the whole thing, but I mean, it was just awful. And now that I've done the clay bar and ceramic coating, it looks way better. The lighting's kind of directly behind, but this side you can see it. I mean, it looks almost like a brand new car as far as its paint, and the paint is so smooth, it's incredible. So that's pretty awesome. I mean, it's not quite like a mirror, but I just don't think that's the way this paint was made to be. It wasn't quite super shiny paint, like it's a different silver than the silver on this one. This is a lot more of a reflective kind of mirror kind of silver. This is more of just I don't know, it's a different type of silver, but it looks good. I mean, and you can see reflections off of it. I mean, it's pretty good for 20-something-year-old paint. Restored it pretty good. So there it was. That was the paint restoration on the old abandoned Jeep. Stay tuned for more videos. I believe at interior cleaning, fog light. Oh, I did the fog light installation in this video. I don't know, there's other videos coming, so stay tuned for them. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.